Everyone goes to Rome and Venice, but the most beautiful places in Italy. They're hidden in tiny cliffside towns, secret islands, and mountaintop villages you've probably never heard of. And they'll take your breath away. Italy isn't just one of the most visited countries on Earth. It's one of the most photogenic, romantic, and mind-blowingly beautiful places you can travel to. If you think Italy is all pizza, pasta, and packed tourist spots, you're seriously missing out. This video is your shortcut to the most unforgettable places in Italy, the kind you'll remember forever. So, if you're dreaming of that one perfect trip, keep watching. The problem is simple. Everyone wants to visit Italy, but not everyone sees the real Italy. The average traveler ends up stuck between crowds in Rome, waiting in lines in Florence, or bumping shoulders with tourists in Venice. Don't get me wrong, those cities are amazing. But they're just the starting point. The true magic of Italy, it's in the little details. The cobbled back streets of medieval villages. The golden sunsets over terraced vineyards. The alpine lakes that look like they belong in a painting. And that's what we're diving into. Let's count down the most beautiful places in Italy you absolutely need to see in your lifetime, whether you're planning your first trip or your 10th. 1. Cinque Terre, the colorful cliffs of the Italian Riviera. Imagine 5 candy-colored villages clinging to cliffs above the sea. That's Cinque Terre. No cars, just trails, boats, and pastel homes stacked like Lego blocks on hillsides. Monterosso, Venezia, Cornelia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, each has its own personality, and the views. Unreal. Grab fresh focaccia, hike the coastal trail, and end your day with a dip in the Ligurian Sea. This place isn't just photogenic, it feels like a dream. 2. Lake Como, where mountains meet mansions. Lake Como isn't just for the rich and famous. Yes, George Clooney has a villa here. But anyone can soak up the vibe. Snow-capped peaks reflect in deep blue water, and charming towns like Bellagio, Verona, and Menaggio feel frozen in time. Take a slow boat across the lake, sip espresso at a waterfront cafe, and let your jaw drop at the palatial villas with gardens spilling down into the water. 3. Dolomites, Italy's most underrated natural wonder. Think Italy is all rolling hills and beaches. The Dolomites will blow your mind. These jagged alpine peaks look like something out of a fantasy movie. In the summer, the valleys are green with wildflowers. In winter, it's a snow-covered wonderland. Explore charming mountain towns like Ortice and Magdalena Village. And if you're up for it, hike to Lago di Braies, a glacier lake with emerald water so clear, it looks fake. 4. Amalfi Coast, the most iconic coastline in the world. You've seen the photos, steep cliffs, lemon groves, and villas stacked above turquoise waters. But seeing it in person, that's something else. Drive the Amalfi Coast and you'll hit towns like Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello, each more stunning than the last. And don't just take photos. Swim in hidden coves, eat lemon gelato on a sunny terrace, and just take in the view. It's one of the most beautiful drives in the world. 5. Venice, but not the tourist traps. Now, Venice is a tourist magnet. But there's a different side to it. Skip the main square and wander through the quieter districts, Dorsoduro, Cannaregio, and Castello. You'll find hidden canals, empty bridges, and cozy osterias where locals still eat. Take a boat to Verona, the colorful island where every house is painted a different shade. It's like stepping into a watercolor painting. 6. Tuscany, rolling hills and timeless towns. Tuscany is the Italy people imagine when they close their eyes. Soft hills, vineyards stretching to the horizon, cypress trees lining country roads. It's slow, peaceful, and absolutely gorgeous. Visit places like San Gimignano, with its medieval towers, or Pienza, known for its cheese and perfect piazzas. Rent a car, drive through Provence Siena, and stop wherever you see something beautiful, which will be every 5 minutes. 7. Alberobello, the fairy tale village of Trulli. This one's like something out of a fantasy novel. Alberobello, in southern Italy, is known for its trulli, round white houses with cone-shaped roofs. It looks ancient and unreal, like a hobbit village but Italian. You can actually stay in one overnight and walk through quiet streets that haven't changed in centuries. It's weird, wonderful, and one of a kind. 8. Sardinia, beaches that rival the Caribbean. If you thought Italy didn't have tropical beaches, think again. Sardinia is an island where the water is so clear, it feels like you're floating in glass. The beaches of Cala Mariolu, La Pelosa, and Cala Gollerizze are jaw-droppingly beautiful. And because it's a bit harder to reach, they're often way less crowded than the mainland coastlines. Bonus: the island's interior is rugged and wild, perfect for hiking. 9. Matera, the stone city carved from a cliff. This place doesn't look real. Matera is one of the oldest cities in the world, built into cliffs with caves turned into homes, churches, and hotels. At night, when the stone glows under warm lights, it feels like you've stepped back in time by 1,000 years. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and once you see it, you'll understand why. 10. Verona, more than just Romeo and Juliet. Yes, it's the city of Shakespeare's most famous love story. But Verona is way more than that. The streets are lined with marble. The amphitheater is older than the Colosseum and still hosts opera. And the whole place has this calm, graceful energy that's hard to put into words. 11. Capri, luxury meets natural beauty. Capri is like a movie set that just happens to be real. White villas, high-end shops, and dramatic cliffs that plunge into bright blue water. Take a boat around the island, through the Faraglione rock formations, and into the famous Blue Grotto, where the water glows electric blue inside a cave. It's not cheap, but even a short visit will leave you speechless. 12. Bologna, Italy's best-kept secret for food lovers. If you love food, this one's for you. Bologna isn't just beautiful, it's the culinary capital of Italy. Think handmade pasta, deep red rooftops, and arcaded streets that glow in the afternoon sun. Climb the Asinelli Tower for a view over the terracotta skyline. 13. Rome, but seen differently. But here's the trick: don't just visit the main sites. Wander early in the morning, when the streets are empty. Find hidden courtyards. Walk Trastevere at sunset. Rome's beauty isn't just in the Colosseum or the Vatican, it's in the little moments. A fountain you stumble on, a view from a quiet rooftop, a moment of peace in a chaotic, living museum. So here's the truth: Italy isn't just one place. It's dozens of different worlds, each with its own flavor, its own rhythm, its own kind of beauty. You could spend your whole life exploring it and still find new places that leave you speechless. But if you've ever dreamed of that one unforgettable trip, the kind of journey that changes something in you, it's here. You don't need to visit every place on this list. But even one or two of them can give you a taste of what makes Italy so legendary. And once you get a taste, trust me, you'll want more. Because Italy isn't just a country. It's a feeling. And once you've felt it, it stays with you forever. Watch our next video to discover Europe's most underrated hidden gems.